I am regretting my wedding, and it's all because of her. My fiancé and I have been together for years and are finally getting married. It's what I've always wanted, and after he proposed I was over the moon excited to be planning our wedding. We decided on a June 2024 date in Hawaii. We wanted a small ceremony with only our closest friends and family in attendance. Ever since we sent our save the dates, his mom has been unhinged. She was very upset when we told her we wanted to get married in Hawaii instead of locally. She made comments like, how will I invite my friends, and no one who I want to be there will be able to go. We told her we only wanted a small group of people there. We only planned to invite family members that we actually talk to and are close with. She was highly offended by this. She told us we should be inviting everyone and that it didn't matter if we didn't talk to them. Family is family. And she even went so far to make the comment that our wedding is about the family and not about what we want. This really upset me. I think she expected us to give in to her, but we didn't. A few weeks later, I get a call from our wedding planner. She said she had got a bizarre phone call from someone trying to cancel our wedding venue. She gave me the phone number, and sure enough, it was my soon-to-be Mill who called her. This really set me off. My fiancé and I confronted her and she denied the entire thing. She told us it had probably been another family member who was upset that they weren't invited. We knew this was a lie. She then continued to tell us that everyone was furious at us for only inviting certain people to the ceremony. She called my fiancé selfish for not thinking about other people's feelings. I know she's the one instigating all this drama and riling everyone up for her own selfish reasons. My fiancé is really upset because his family is all turning against him instead of being happy for him and respecting his decision. They are all trying to convince him to have another wedding here for her. But we don't want to have to plan and pay for 2 weddings. And we definitely don't want all of these random people we don't know in attendance. It's not what we want at all. This is among many other things she has done and said to try and get her way. I don't know what to do. We talked about canceling the entire thing and just eloping. But many of my family members have already purchased their plane tickets and booked their Airbnbs. A lot of them are non-refundable. I also don't want to give in to her by not doing anything at all. I was so excited for our wedding, but now every time I think about it I feel sad and just angry. I want it to be what my fiancé and I want. I don't want to give in to other people's demands for our big day. Is that selfish of me to think that we should be happy on our wedding day? Comment. Keep your wedding. Who cares what other people think? Do not start your marriage by letting her change the first decision that you and your spouse want. That would set a horrible precedent for the rest of your marriage. Call all the vendors and password protect all your stuff in case she tries again. Don't give in to anything she wants. This is your wedding, do it how you want. No, it's not. Your Mill is being incredibly selfish. It is your wedding and she's making it all about her. It's line in the sand time. It sounds like your so is on your side. My advice? So tells Mill she's made her opinion known. You are doing this wedding your way, and if he hears one more word about it from anyone, even her, she will not be welcome. She has utterly turned what should be an exciting time for you both into a circus. One more relative, comment, push back, she stays home. The only people invited will be those who can make the wedding about who it should be about, the bride and groom. Stay the course. Giving in will set the tone for the rest of your life. Plan your wedding the way you want and people that support you will show up. Do not entertain the suggestions if the flying monkeys. They're being manipulated by your Mill. Your fiancé needs to tell his mother that enough is enough, that he's had it with her selfishness. She is the one being selfish. He needs to very firmly tell her, and her flying monkeys, that your wedding will be the way the two of you want it, where you want it, the end. She needs to be told that your wedding is for you and fiancé, it is not for her, her friends or her extended family. She has no say whatsoever in your wedding. Fiancé needs to put his foot down hard and tell her that the wedding is no longer up for discussion. Your decisions have been made and are not changing. She can make her choice to attend or not. Just came here to say that. Have her throw her own family reunion/reception on 4th of July so you can meet her side of the family. She's upset it's not all about her. That way she can do what she wants on her dime and you show up for a couple of hours, eat some food and put some faces to names. But all planning and execution would be on her. I say 4th of July so you don't have to take time off from work. And build her up as so kind and generous she is to do this for you both so that you can have your intimate wedding in Hawaii like you both dreamed of having. There will be so much for her to do that you understand if she chooses not to be a part of your special day in Hawaii so she can finish final touches on the wonderful reception she is planning for you with the rest of her friends and family. Also let her know the wedding sabotage stops now and convincing family members to harass you is unacceptable. The more trouble she causes for you and your fiancé, the more you two will pull back and go less and less contact with her. Also let the relatives know that she is not telling them the truth and it sounds like she has graciously offered to host a reception/family reunion so you can meet all of them to celebrate. Make sure she hears this from your fiancé. Otherwise she will turn you into bad guy. Christmas and Easter are for family, non-Christians, replace with appropriate religious observance from your faith tradition. Thanksgiving, if you're in the US or Canada, is for family. Independence Day, in many countries, is for family. Family reunions are for family. Your wedding day is for you and your fiancé to unite as a new family unit. Do it your way and don't give in to others' ideas of what they think is necessary. I think Mill is upset because she wanted the opportunity to show off, probably after having attended the weddings of her friends' children. But, honestly, if you went with Mill's wishes, she'd never be satisfied anyway. She'll want to take control, so you'd still be on the losing end. You have to learn to completely ignore the comments by her and her flying monkeys. Easier said than done, I know, but figure out how to do that or you'll never have a moment's peace. Books, therapy, podcasts, videos, anything that helps you is the way to go. Tell her she can plan any party she wants, but your wedding is not an option. Always amazes me how people think they should get a vote in how someone else spends their money. We understand that you're upset with our decisions and won't be attending our wedding. We respect your choice, and won't be discussing our plans with you again. Your fiancé. Take the stance that she can't possibly attend a wedding that upsets her so, and watch her backpedal. And frankly, I think her not attending is the best option, because she's going to do everything she can to ruin it. Next story 2. Breaking news, only 2 more days until I don't live with my Mill. Somehow I've been blessed and there's only 2 more days I have left with her, Friday and Saturday. Turns out her apartment is only allowing her to use the loading dock on Saturday morning. So today I didn't see her at all, had a jam-packed day including a pedicure with my BIL's wife. She told me the day they came to help her pack, she didn't lift a finger. She directed them on what to pack and hasn't packed anything past that. Today, I decided since I was home and she wasn't that I would help move along the kitchen further BC that was a shared space. I put up sticky notes about what cabinets are empty. I cleared out the space under the sink and put the cleaning products on a 2-tiered cart that I'm not taking with me so we have them out but not in the cabinet that we have to clean. I made a lot of progress so there's some sort of order. I was redistributing, consolidating and trashing things, not packing anything though. My husband said that when she got home all she said was, "Oh, I was planning to do the medicine cabinet today," and he said to me that he knows damn well she wasn't gonna do anything today but BC I did stuff she didn't wanna seem lazy. 'Cause it's Thursday and she moves Saturday, and she was gonna do one cabinet. Okay, why? Basically I had to do grunt work and she had to pack up the medicine cabinet that is all hers and could be literally dumped into a box. This reminded me of something about when we first started packing. There was this pretty bad storm that hit us for a bit like maybe a little over a month ago. When I got home from work, I saw that a picture frame fell from its place. I don't know the word for it but there's like a floating shelf in the living room that held like a bunch of different pictures of my Mills family. So I thought that maybe it's be safer to take them down until the storm passes so none of them get ruined. She comes home and says, "Oh, you took the pictures down?" Me, "Yeah, one kept falling so I just took them down until the storm passes. I'll put them back up." Mill, "Oh, you can actually just grab a box from the garage, put the pictures in there, tape it up and mark the box living room pictures." Me, "MHM. She leaves to get something from her car and I decide to grab a box from the garage. Random box, didn't even look at sizes. I haphazardly put photos in the box, not all fit so I left the box open with some pictures in and went upstairs. The audacity this woman had to demand me, even in not a mean tone, not ask, literally tell me to pack her stuff. I came back down later when my husband came home and she had gotten a correctly sized box and packed it herself. Victory. This wasn't the first time I ignored her requests of me, but if she does not directly ask me or ask me nicely I don't do whatever she's telling me to do. There was this one time she said that a cabinet knob was loose and she's like, "Yeah, it's so hard to do these things, Do you know where the electric drill is? Ya hands it to her. She starts holding up the cabinet as if I was gonna do something. I just went upstairs. She either expects you to offer to help even though she doesn't make it that obvious she needs help, or she demands, doesn't say please, doesn't ask. Anyways, just 2 more days. Tomorrow should be interesting because we will have to interact a bit and she'll be packing with my husband. We'll see how that goes.